I'm Alex Garnes. I work for Veritas HHS, a company that was founded in 2012. We handle all the child support services there. The state of Kansas decided to outsource the entire state's child support program. It was currently done by the government and they wanted to gain some efficiencies. The state brought truckloads of paper case files to our new office in Kansas City and dropped them off. And it was something in the neighborhood of 30 to 40,000 paper case files with many documents in those case files. So that's when we started our process of what we call a backfile conversion, where we take the paper files and the existing paper files and we run them through our scanners and put them into Vasion. When we started that contract, we had to lease space to actually have a file room because it was a large number of cases that we had to do. By the time we were done with the backfile process, we didn't need that file room anymore, so we went back to our landlord and said we don't need this space anymore. We were able to save money right off the bat by just not renting space to hold paper files anymore. The benefits are tangible from a digitized perspective, that the files are always available. You don't have to look for a piece of paper. I don't have to spend time getting up from my desk and going to a file room. That case file's lost, we got to look for it. That's all lost real time. So those are all of the benefits that are obvious, but there's also the benefit of you don't have to store this paper anymore and you can do other things with your floor plan. When we started the backfile process and we got these, we also wanted to stop paper generation, or rather stop paper from going through our office. We intercept paper at the front desk, whether it's someone who walks into reception and drops off a document, or something that comes in the mail, or even in some cases, the way it used to happen was a fax would come in, so that's paper, or an email would come in with a document attached to it. And the old way was you'd then print it out, even though it was already electronic, you'd make it paper. So we intercepted all the documents, mostly paper, at the very earliest point that we could, and then used workflow to move those through our office. So instead of a receptionist taking a piece of paper and putting it in a mailbox, and then the case manager coming and grabbing that piece of paper out of the mailbox, they would just get a Vasion workflow item sent to their workflow queue. They would log into Vasion and see this document, see what it looks like, go into the state system, work the document as they needed to see fit, and then close out the workflow in Vasion, and then that document is now housed in our library electronically. Where I think some of the future for both Veritas HHS and for Vasion, we think that with Vasion and what we do, there's opportunities in some of our client states to never generate a document. Everyone who needs it has an electronic version of it right on the spot, instead of having this paper that then has to move through the process. Using Vasion, we never have to do that paper process. We can have a legally binding document that's just generated from a digitized perspective from the beginning.